What's good, YouTube? It's your boy AC Cooler, aka Big AC, back again with yet another banger for y'all, man. Now this time around, got some sneaker news for y'all. So finally, man, Nike finally decided to come through and decided to go ahead and hit Bape with that little, you know what I'm saying, that little lawsuit. So my question is, why did it take Nike so long to finally want to decide to go ahead and be like, okay, yeah, you know what, Bape, y'all been doing this thing for a little bit too long. Y'all gotta go ahead and cut this little thing out. You know, I feel like it's gotta be more to it, or maybe they've been building up over all these years to get a bigger case built up to get more money out the whole, you know, situation. Whatever the case may be, Nike is finally deciding to go ahead and go through with the, you know, the lawsuit process with Suing Bape. Now, what's gonna happen in the near future with Bape, I'm not for sure. You know, if it's really gonna hurt them in the long run, or they probably prepared for this. You know, they probably got like a plan B. Cause, you know, keep in mind, Bape is also a major company as well. They probably already had, like, you know, stuff set in place. They probably had, like, you know, different ideas already, you know, in motion for this to happen. So in my personal opinion, I'm pretty sure Bape is gonna be alright, but at the same time, it's still kind of like, you know, could that hurt sales, you know, in the near future for, you know, or production on certain sneakers and stuff like that in the near future for Bape. Because if you look at, you know, like I said, of course, the Bape and the Air Force One side by side, you know, they kind of similar. It's a lot of similarities, and of course, you know, the Bape has like the Bape's the, you know, star, you know, swoosh, whatever, and of course the Nike has the, you know, the original Nike swoosh. So it's just certain, you know, differences between each shoe, certain differences between, you know, the design, the shape, and everything like that. But at the same time, it's a lot of similarity as well with the design and the shape too. So I can see why Nike's deciding to sue Bape, but at the same time, why wait this long to finally decide to sue Bape? I mean, I think it's been like 20 plus years. And they want to go ahead and be like, all right, you know what, enough is enough. Y'all have been doing this thing for a little bit too long, and it is what it is. Y'all done with it. Now, I was reading on the post by Nice Kicks. It was showing like the different pictures that, you know, Bape uses, and like, you know, well, not different pictures, but the different silhouettes that Bape uses, and that's kind of similar to what Nike uses as well. So, I mean, yeah, granted, yeah, I do see, you know, what will make them want to sue them, whatever like that. I mean, of course, I've always seen what will make them want to sue them, but it's like, once again, my question asks, why now? Why today, or why when they finally decided to go out and put the paperwork out, putting it to plan? Why did it take them so long to finally be like, okay, cool, you know what, Bape? Nah, this ain't it no more. Y'all been having a nice little run, but we don't want y'all to use our design no more. We don't want y'all to have a similar sneaker to what we have going on at Nike with the Air Force One, or with the Dunk, or, you know, other sneakers, you know, of course, that look like a Nike sneaker. But I don't know, it says here now, you know, in the preliminary statement, that Nike owns some of the world's most valuable trademarks, among them are Nike's trade dress designs for the iconic Air Force One, Air Jordan 1, and Dunk sneakers. Nike has spent decades building its rights and goodwill in those designs. To protect its hard-earned rights, Nike has a legal obligation to stop copyists when their infringements pose a significant danger to Nike's rights. Now, I don't see Bape posing any kind of danger to what Nike got going on. I'm pretty sure Nike is still going to be a multi-billion-dollar company, whether Bape decides to make 100,000 more pairs of sneakers. I don't see an issue with that happening. I don't think Nike is in danger with Bape as being a competition. You know, Nike, of course, owns Jordan brand, so Jordan is still one of the most top-selling, you know, sneakers of all time. So I just don't see where Nike feels it's in danger. At this point, they're becoming one of those companies where it's like, we know we can do it. We know we can do with this. We know we can control the sneaker market. We know we can manipulate certain things. So let's make sure we forever on top. You know, even though the competitors are not as close as, you know, people might think they are, I just feel like Nike is just, you know, just doing because they can at this point. They know they can sue Bape. They know they can get money out of it. So they're like, why not do it? You know what I'm saying? Why not sue a company that we know we can get money out of to build up our company more, and so, you know, produce more of what we already have going for ourselves. So it's like, I kind of see why they would do it. I mean, if you have the power, the tools, and everything at your possession, you know, it's like, why not do it? But at the same time, it's like, why do it? You know what I'm saying? Like, Nike's already on top of so many things as far as like sneakers go, and like, you know, other collaborations and things like that. Like, Bape doesn't have a collaboration with Travis Scott. There's no, what they have, like clothing. I think they have like a Travis Scott, you know, but like as far as sneakers go, there's like no, you know, certain, you know, there's no Alma Bape sneakers. There's no Union Bapes. There's no, what else you got out there? You know, just the other major collaboration, you know, brands that Nike tends to collaborate with, as far as like, you know, how they got the Travis Scott ones or the like the Union, you know, ones and fours and stuff like that, and a la Monaires and stuff. There's nothing like that with Bape. Bape is just his own thing. Bape is just Bape. So for them to go ahead and, you know, sue Bape and say Bape is a copyist that's grown, you know, have grown to become a significant danger to Nike's rights, I just don't see it being a danger to Nike at all. I don't see Bape being a danger to what Nike has going on. Now, in another part of this statement, it also says Nike contacted and met with Bape in 2009 to address Bape's pirating of Nike's iconic Air Force One design and to protect Nike's intellectual property rights. But I don't know what happened between that time and now. Maybe they did, you know, decide to change the design up a little bit, but all of a sudden out of nowhere, maybe they kind of slowly, gradually went back to the design they had at one point because they figured Nike wasn't going to be paying attention. So, you know, it's been all these years, but I'm pretty sure there is somebody, you know, Nike has people in place for every single thing. They have somebody watching every nook and cranny of like the sneaker game and, you know, clothing and stuff like that with their trademark, with the swoosh, with the design shade, with the Air Force One, the Jordan 1, all the silhouettes they have as far as like Nike's, Dunks, Jordans, all that. Pretty sure they have somebody in place to look at it to see what somebody's doing with other up and coming creators or other, you know, already established, you know, design creators already been doing. So I'm sure they already got all their, you know, they ducks in a row and stuff like that. So then I'm pretty sure that they had somebody, you know, scoping out the scene, knowing what's going on with these other designs and stuff like that. But it also says in 2021, after years of you know, de minimis and sporadic sales of infringing footwear, Bape drastically increased its infringement of Nike's trademark. So I'm guessing, yeah, it says here in 2021 that they increased it. So with that being said, they was like, they got too comfortable. They was like, you know what, we got this, we can keep doing, we can keep going with it, so why not? So that's my take on it. I'm pretty sure that, you know, it's gonna be some kind of stuff and, you know, coming down later on down the line. Now who's to say what's gonna happen with Bape's resale price? If there is a cease and desist, you know, on Bape making, you know, newer, you know, sneakers, what's going to happen with the sneakers that have already been produced as far as the resale market goes? Will the price skyrocket? Will the price drop? Like, what's going to happen in the near future with a lot of these, you know, these Bape sneakers is already out, you know what I'm saying, out in the market, already out floating around, circulating the sneaker world. You know, is that going to be an issue for resale prices, where resellers going to tend to hold these pairs to see if the market's going to skyrocket or it's going to shoot down or what's going to do? So I guess only time will tell with that situation. But y'all let me know down below in the comments how y'all feel about the whole Bape situation being sued by Nike. If you think it's a fair thing, or you think Nike is kind of like, you know, they could have let it slide since they already have, you know, so much going for themselves. There's really no danger to the company of Nike itself as far as like competitors like Bape. I don't even consider Bape a competitor. It's just a company that kind of got inspired by Nike, in my opinion, that to go forward with their sneaker, you know, designs and stuff like that. But hey, at the end of the day, I'm just you know, bystander watching what's going on. I'm not, you know, in between either one of those companies, so I'm not for sure, you know, what's gonna happen in the near future with that. But once again, man, y'all let me know down below how y'all feel about it. If y'all think it should be going this far, if it shouldn't go this far. But you know, me personally, hey, I'm just here for the ride, see what's gonna happen. But as always, man, I appreciate y'all for watching my videos, tuning into my channel. Finally got over 400 subscribers, so I appreciate y'all for that, man. Let's keep going. Let's get this 1,000 subscriber mark, you know, 10,000, 20,000, so on and so on and so on. But make sure y'all smashing that subscribe button. You know, y'all sharing my videos, y'all smashing that like button. The notification bell is always on when y'all subscribe, of course, as well. And as always, man, I appreciate y'all for watching my videos, man. And I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one, man. Peace.